Hello everyone and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's unboxing. I'm just kidding. A Five Nights at Freddy's review. Yeah, shaking up the formula a little bit. Oh, hang on, that's actually not very original either. Anyhow, for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Funko Jumbo Five Nights at Freddy's Spring Colorway 16-inch plushies, which include the blue and green Freddy, as well as the purple Foxy. Chances are you don't even know these plushies exist, so before we review them, I'm going to talk about the history of these. Alright, so it all started last Tuesday when a seller on eBay UK put up these listings for a Jumbo Spring Colorway Freddy and a Jumbo Spring Colorway Foxy. Now, we had never ever seen these plushies before, ever. It was just a total shadow drop. Funko had never revealed them anywhere, no one had ever talked about them, they were never leaked or anything. They just showed up out of absolutely nowhere, and most people's first experiences of ever seeing them was through this eBay listing. Well, no one really caught on to the listing, no one seemed to have saw it, so I quickly spread the news over on Instagram, and then a bunch of other people started to find out about these. Now, since these were listed on eBay in the United Kingdom, and I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to the stocks of FNAF merch in the UK, I knew exactly where these were being sold at. A place called Tesco's. So chances are you don't know what that is. If you're in the UK, you most likely do. Basically, it's a chain of supermarkets, and Funko has supplied them with a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's merch in the past. Even some exclusives as well, including the Blacklight action figures and the Lolbit action figure. So yeah, Funko supplies this Tesco store with the majority of the waves. They got the Security Breach figures and plushies, they got the Spring Colorway plushies, they got the chocolate action figures, they got the classic Wave 1 plushies, Wave 2 plushies, Pizza Sim minis, it goes on. They've been supplied with tons of FNAF merch in the past. So I knew rightly that if there was one place where these were going to be available at, it would be there. So the next day, I went there and I saw the price tag for them. They were there for £40. However, it said they were temporarily out of stock and there was no sign of them being there. So I posted it on Instagram, and what I decided to do, since they were temporarily out of stock, which meant it wasn't going to be very long until they'd restock, I decided I was going to go back to Tesco's every single day until I find them. Now, of course, since the plushies were extremely obscure, Funko had never revealed them or anything, and they were only out in a single store and they were out of stock, it was quite tricky. I had to go there every single day for almost a week. However, yesterday, I went once more, and to my disbelief, they were there. So yeah, I got an awesome photo of them there. They were half price if you had a club card. I'm not even going to go into details on what that is. You can look it up if you really want to. But if you use that, you get 50% off. So I was able to get the both of these for 40 quid instead of 80 quid. So wow, that was quite the release for sure. I had to go there constantly, and it just came totally out of nowhere. So that was a crazy release, and I will always remember that. Just going there every single day, the excitement each time checking. It was crazy. And then I found them yesterday, and it was mad. So as it stands right now, these are only out in one store, and that's in the United Kingdom. So I know a lot of people who buy FNAF merch are from the US and all. Don't bother checking anywhere. They're not out yet. The only place they are out at is in Tesco's in the UK. That's the only place. So yeah, these are very, very hard to find right now, and I had to check for 6 days until I could find them. So they are very, very hard to find at the moment. So good luck if you're after these. But anyways, we've got the blue and green Freddy, as well as the purple and blue Foxy. As I said at the start of the video, these are 16-inch ones, not 22-inch sized. And let's start off by looking at the trays, because some of Funko's jumbo plushies come in these display trays. And I really like these. Now, what's awesome is that they both have unique trays, which is really, really cool. So this Freddy has a pink-themed box. Oh, and I know, if you're wondering why the UK has been getting so many things first recently, they got the Advent calendar first, the Captain Foxy plushie first, they got the Dreadbear figures at basically the same time. Well, I noticed that at the back of all of those products, the figures and whatnot, they had this little logo here, UKCA. So I did some research on this logo, and I found out that I think it's something to do with how the marketing and all works in the UK. So the conclusion I've drawn is I'm pretty sure going forward, now with this new licensing logo on the back of the box, I feel like for the future, all of the FNAF merch will come to the UK either at around the same pace as the US receives it, or earlier. And also, it seems to be that we'll be getting all the exclusives as well, because the Captain Foxy plushie had the special edition tag, and it was actually printed on there, whilst other exclusives that were in the UK, it was just a sticker. Now they're properly printing them onto the tags, indicating that the exclusives are like officially releasing in the EU. I know, it's a lot of info, I know, especially for a plushie review, so let's just keep it simple. So up next we have the Foxy plushie. We'll take a look at the trays first. This one's got like a blue, white and yellow theme. I really love how they have different colored boxes, it's really nice. And in the back of it is just plain yellow, and in the back of Freddy's is just plain pink. So we're just going to take a look at one at a time, so we'll put Foxy to the side and we'll take a look at Freddy first. Yes, I know I say this in basically every unboxing and review I do, I do love it, I really do. I'm not even just saying that, like, I genuinely do think it's a really good plush. My only complaint, really, is the character choice, you know? Why did they decide to do Jumbo Spring Colorway plushies? And as well, they chose the two exact same designs that there are the Blacklight Jumbo versions of. Like, they really could have done a Jumbo of, like, Glamrock Freddy or someone like that, or even the original Bonnie. There still isn't a Jumbo for Wave 1's Bonnie, one of the most popular and iconic FNAF characters. But yeah, aside from the odd character choice, I do really like it. So a quick overview, the hat's actually quite squishy compared to my normal Jumbo Freddy. Now something that's different is that it has a plastic nose. The original Jumbo Freddy plushie had a soft nose, as well as the Foxy. The original Foxy has a soft nose, whilst the Spring Colorway Foxy has a plastic nose, so that's different. Also, something else different is the material used for the inside part of the ear. It's not really too soft. It's a different material than the small one, as well as the Jumbo Freddy. It's quite big, of course, 16 inches. I'll compare it to the standard 16-inch Freddy in a bit, who's also trade. So that's awesome. Oh, also something really cool. It's all fastened up. I'm not going to be removing them from the trays because, as you know, I've repeated this a million times now, but I'm a brand new condition collector, so when it comes to action figures, I keep them sealed in the boxes, never open them. When it comes to plushies, I keep all tags and, you know, whatever packaging attached to them. But if you look, there is a different tag, you see? 2021 Scott Coffin, totally different tag. See, it's a totally different tag that we haven't got before, and the back of it, totally different, which is awesome. And it even has that UKCA logo on there as well. So what was even cooler is that there was two of each one. Now, of course, I wasn't going to take the both of them. I wanted to leave it for somebody, especially since someone else, because you know how obscure these are at the minute, so I wasn't going to buy the both of them. And saying they're jumbo size plushies, I wouldn't really have the room for the both of them, especially since I'm going to be getting Jumbo Vanny and stuff. So just got this one here. He's got the purple bow tie. I'm really glad they made the green and blue Freddy, because that's actually my favorite from the Spring Colorway wave. My favorite from the wave has always been the green and blue Freddy, so I'm really glad that they, out of the pink and the blue Freddy, I'm glad they went for the blue Freddy, because that's my preferred one. So, Funko Plushies, Five Nights at Freddy's AR, still marketing them as FNAF AR for some reason, even though this character is never in FNAF AR, and it's a pastel version of the Blacklight characters that existed before FNAF AR. So, I'm not sure why it's FNAF AR, but, and also why they released it in around Halloween season, when it's a spring-based plushie, but yeah, super cool. It's actually incredibly soft. It's really soft, which is good. It's a plushie. It should be like that. It's actually really soft and very high quality material. Very high quality. And well worth those 20 bucks. You get the eyebrows as well. Of course, not much to talk about because it's a super simple design. It's just classic Freddy. So yeah, we'll compare him to the small Spring Colorway Freddy and Jumbo Freddy. So yeah. So bringing in Jumbo Freddy, as you can see, they are pretty much show the exact same size. Alright, so zooming in out a bit more, you can see these are basically the exact same size. This Freddy is not sealed into the tray. I took it out because I got this one a long time ago. Here's, you know, of course, your classic Freddy. They're both incredibly soft. I think I gotta go with liking the Freddy one more because, of course, it's based off the original Freddy. But this is still incredibly cool. And it's really soft, really high quality. And I love the tray as well. Alright, so now I'm bringing in my standard box of Spring Colorway plushies. Ignore the Vanny and Spring Bonnie that are in there. I've just put them in there because they all use the similar base, you know. And also, it just works well with the way I've displayed them. If you've seen my plush display, you'll see it does actually look nice. I know it's a bit random when it's just on its own, but ignore that. So we're going to take out our small Freddy. I did a review on this 5 months ago now, I think. So here is the standard small size one, and I'll put it beside the jumbo one. So as you can see, there is quite the difference in size there, as long as length as well, of course. So there's just the comparison between 6-inch one and the 16-inch one. So yep, definitely an awesome plush for sure. Now let's go and take a look at the second one, Jumbo Purple Foxy. So again, I've already went over the box, so I'm not going to show it again. Well, I actually guess I did, but very briefly. So let's take a look at him. Of course, he's the same size. Also made of the different material, just like the inside parts of the ears of the Freddy. You've got the tufts of fur up in here as well, which is really soft. This one is, again, extremely soft. They really mastered the soft material on these. Very, very, very soft. So very good, especially if you want to buy it to, like, I don't know, if you're not collecting them, you just want to cuddle them or something, because these are really, really soft. So, of course, you've got the eye, which is green, and then pink, and then black on the outside. Blue eyebrows. Now, the nose is hard as well. Unlike the original Jumbo Fox, they went for the plastic nose. See, I'm not sure why they did that. I think it worked better as the soft nose, because, like, imagine you're, like, hugging it or something, and then you're just touching this hard-ass nose. Suddenly, you know, I think it's a bit odd, but you've got the freckles on here. The teeth, one green and one white. And then the stomach and the legs as well. Oh, and the pink eye patch. Yes, I know I'm stating the obvious, I know, but that's kind of what a review is, isn't it? You kind of go over everything, so let's compare it to the Jumbo Foxy now. Here's the original. Of course, these are the exact same size. They're both 16-inch versions, and yeah, it's awesome. It looks really good side by side, as well as the Freddy. So wait, just out of curiosity, you won't be able to really see it, but what if I add the Spring Colorway Freddy and the original Freddy in there too? Wow, makes for an awesome grip. Alright, so let's get you out of here. Alright, so here we've got, of course, the comparison. You can see now, you know what I mean with the noses. And also that one's a lot smaller, so I definitely think they should have went for the soft nose for the Jumbo ones. I don't really like the hard noses. It's fine because I don't do anything with them. It doesn't bother me, but I know it may be a little bit irritating for some people. So now we're going to compare him to the small one. So here we've got the small, standard 6-inch Purple Spring Colorway Foxy plushie. Let's put him right beside this Jumbo one. So of course, just like the Spring Colorway Freddy, there's a large difference here. This one's 16-inch and that one's only a little 6-inch one. So really, definitely more worth it for this one, because this was a tenner and then this was £20. Only twice the price, and you're getting a lot more. You're getting a tray, you're getting like twice, or even more actually. It looks a bit like 3 times the size, honestly, almost 3 times the size. So yeah, honestly, and the Jumbo ones are a lot softer as well. So yep, there you have it, the brand new Jumbo Funko Five Nights at Freddy's Spring Colorway plushies. These are the only 2 they made. They aren't making Jumbos of the other 4 Spring Colorway plushies. And these are the only 2 that are out, unless they do decide to do another shot of drop, but I doubt it. Right, so there you have it, the 2 brand new Funko FNAF Spring Colorway plushies. I'll repeat it once more, these are only available in the United Kingdom at the moment, so if you're in the US or elsewhere, don't go out searching at Walmarts and GameStops to try and find these, because you'll end up wasting your own time. So there you have it, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.